Hi, my name is Ruben and this is my wife Elizabeth.
And these are our children, Maya and Paul.
I first learned about God's heart for the world when I was in Bible school. In that college, I went to prepare to become a pastor. But when I saw the prayers that we were doing in the chapel every day, praying for the nations of the world, using Operation World, my heart would go to every nation, especially the nation that had no gospel yet. Immediately, I said my family should be part of this. I started preparing them for the nations of the world. We started praying for the countries of the world. We started talking about missions.
The activities that we used to do with our children when they were young, we used to pray for the nation, the enriched peoples, and then we would put the world map, and then we would take our children and lay hands on the world map, and then we would pray together for those enriched peoples.
We also used the global balloon and tried to help them mobilize countries, especially those that are in the 1040 window. We play games talking about those countries. We would throw this global balloon to someone, and when they catch it, they should mention a country in the 1040 window. And you throw the ball to the other person. Those are the games we would be doing to prepare ourselves for the nations of the world.
Our parents did a lot to actually get into knowing about nations and having God's heart. It just came from looking at our parents, looking at how, our parents were into this whole thing. They were all missions.
I would say through that's when we got to understand. That's when I got to understand God's mission.
They gave us a lot of awareness and they taught us a lot. It just came to me naturally.
If you want to raise a mission-minded family, it should begin with you first, the parent. Because you cannot just tell these things to your children, you need to model them. So it should begin with you and then pass it on naturally. Let missions be part of your DNA. Live it out in your family. Begin to pray. When your children will listen to you and hear that you're praying for the nations of the world, they'll catch it.
I think I figured out that I could use music to glorify God among the nations. And I've taken this space as a training space for me to grow in music so that I can use it to glorify God.
I work at a radio station where I do a Hindi program because in Malawi we do have people that are from India.
I believe that the work of mobilization should not only target individuals, it should emphasize on mobilizing families, because that's the unit where all people of all age groups are found. And so I believe that my family and other families should take part in the story of God's burden for the whole world. It should be the DNA of every family.
Every family has a capacity to participate in the big story. God has called us all.
Families are more strategic in spreading any vision.
Families are the greatest key to catch the vision of nations. It's a great idea so that we can finish the Great Commission.
We are the Kachalas, and we have found our role in God's big story.